The sweet stench of imminent death. The craving for bloodshed before the battle. I wish I could be there with my battle brothers. Take the enemy head on, lay waste to their strongholds, and show no mercy.
That, as usual, we have not yet done. So, it is a little siege mission. One of my favorite types here, of course, my favorite type of mission are those missions with a big vehicle, a super heavy like a knight or a baneblade. For me, the most amazing mission type. But anyhow, we have a siege in front of us on a pretty damn destroyed. Oh my god, do you see that? That I have not seen yet before. A little weapon on the right side. Is that a mega bolter or a volcano? I don't even know what them are called. Of a, I would say, a Warhound Titan. But anyhow, very nice. Nice little feature, nice little asset, which I have honestly not yet seen before. So that is quite amazing. Like that little, as I said in the
sacrifice for the Emperor.
As I said in the last episode,
Another enemy position taken. Deny the spent flesh and aching wounds. Onwards to victory.
as I said in the last episode, what Neoco games does do really good. But now that came all over the time, I think the full release, but since then it has actually a little bit increased, the little small assets and the large amount of map types, at least in my opinion. We have quite a lot of map types here, which of course is absolutely amazing. Very cool. Let's crush them down, those guys. So who's the lone survivor? Those guys, let's bring...
Another enemy position taken. Deny the spent flesh and aching wounds. Onwards to victory.
Alright, so it is just a couple of minutes in and we have already cleared out, not half the map, of course not, but of this war zone we cleared half out. That is what I would say is the wonky part in this game, that of course through map type, or not map type, map layout, the game takes a different course in, let's say, in time you spend on it, which is of course not bad. Don't get me of course wrong there. So these little guys seem to be very good against our guardsmen. That is not very cool, so please just fall and leave my guardsmen alone, because they help me out a lot here. Those of them, or both of them, down. And the next siege, not the next siege, but the next station is coming up. I'll, of course, am going to use my artillery again. Although I'm not certain in which radius the artillery fire is always coming in. That I've never yet understood. Whether it comes around a certain radius around us, not sure there. Oh, two of them, that's nasty.
Another foul war banner trampled into the ground. Keep pushing, don't lose momentum.
Why should I?
Once again, the enemies of the Imperium failed miserably.
Yep, we take the bolt gun and the credits with us. We jump out of here and we see us on the next overview map. Here we are again, stage 4, Betrayal, sorry. So there we go through. We have received substantial reinforcements both in orbit and on planet side. High Command has decided to go on the offensive with a combined fleet operation as well as surface attacks aimed to retake the Prometheum fields. Unfortunately, the plan was doomed from the start, as the treacherous forces have been started a series of rebellion at the worst moment, putting the bulk of Imperial fleet and army at risk. We must preserve as much as we can, and we go into it right now.
right on target, Inquisitor. The Argus scans show multiple heavy weapon platforms in close vicinity, keeping the Imperium forces under fire. Act quickly, or soon there will be no one left to thank your valiant effort, before they get mind scrubbed anyway.
Well, I don't even want to think about this, how the Inquisition goes on with those nasty little Imperial buggers. Do you see that? I've talked about that plot in one of the last episodes already. That is one feature I enjoy in Inquisitor Martyr intensively. Not that I say I always want to see plot, but it makes the game, in my opinion, a little bit cooler to play. I know that sounds very, very bad, but that is just the point for me. Let's go to the left, and the point I wanted to make there, the blood stains in the sand looks so great, although I think the gobblers should explode not in red but in green. But anyhow, that is not the point right now. So I will just take a couple of us, couple of us. Yeah, yes, come on, follow me. Let's pull them and just get into here, killing the Psycho. That is actually a nice little ability, I think, of the little jump pack guys, that they retreat in flying back, although I am not certain whether that is lore-wise the best, not the best, but a possibility of those, but somehow they need to fly in some direction, so I guess that could be possible. Okay, those guys gone. Let's take the Gref gun, 2 charges. I'm not going to take them with me. That makes no sense at all.
You did a short work of that one, Inquisitor, but there is more.
I know, but honestly I don't see that much of a problem right here. And you can always say many things about the graphic of this game. At some points, if you zoom in and take a look at those assets, it does not look perfectly. I know that, but I think the little explosions and everything here, how elements, assets are being destroyed on the map, that just looks splendid. Although, as I always say, I think the game would really benefit from one thing, and that would be if the game would be way darker as it currently is. But anyhow, that is again, as usual, just my opinion here. And the fun fact, it always is, of course, and it makes sense if you think about the map layout, that open big maps.
Target neutralized. At this rate, you'll be back on board in no time.
That's what she said, that the big maps, of course, are better to navigate through, because you do not have to move through them corridors. You can just move a straight line to the target. That is quite cool, at least with those open maps here. Okay, these guys gone. I have to kill them as well. Then we'll just do that. So they're down. And the last one is coming up, and that should be no problem at all right here. Okay, the grenade was maybe a little bit of a miss throw, but I don't care. But that was a nice throw, even though the rogue psyker in the right moment there just disappeared and vanished for a second. Don't like that. So, picking up all that stuff, and now we will take the mortar with us, so to say.
No more primary targets on my Argus scans. Well done. Stand by for extraction. Unless you want to linger just a little longer.
No, we don't want to, but we want to do one great thing at the end of this episode. At the end of every episode, we of course go through the items we have received. Almost any. Rewards from the Holy Order. So that is so sad that we don't use close combat weapons right now, but that is something. Deal damage. Complete. Okay. Okay, I have to think about that mine to be precise here. And I'll morph. I'll go with. No, I want to have the damage bonus here, to be very honest with you guys. Alright, nothing there. But guys, that right now leads us, sadly enough already, to the end of this episode. And you know it, I really thank you for watching. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, then please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day. Stay frosty. Bye.